Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. It's the Houston Cougars and the BYU Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of...
Quick give. It's Martin. Thrust that arm out. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it.
Caught, and he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's Martin. And he's brought down after a short gain. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Running inside. It's Martin. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. BYU lines up quickly.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Buying time to his right. He's going to run it. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. BYU with the 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They give it back to him. Looking for a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Cougars are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, gonna throw it. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Cougars trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a touchdown, BYU! Straight ahead, it's Martin. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff again. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Martin. Just smothered on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout, Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's batted. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close on him after a good... 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looking to the big tight end. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And this... With the draw, it's Martin. Powers through the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Lions. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the run deep down the right side. It's caught in the end. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. The run inside. It's Martin. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. BYU right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Got it. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Finds his man. It's Martin. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. On the move. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. On target over the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Bachmeier on his feet at the 40. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, BYU! He got it, beat down and back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They're all over him. Caught. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Play action on 1st down. Rolls right. Runs it into the house. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Wants to throw on 1st. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. BYU lines up quickly. Selling the fake. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Phillips. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. BYU with the 1st and 10. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Zings it complete to the right. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Working the ground game. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And it's good! Game inside a minute to go in regulation.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Wigman. Out wide right, it's Walker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Right side, it's Thomas. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He'll set up to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Houston! They get on the board first here in the overtime period.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll throw again after the incompletion.